In today's breaking news, XRP's breakout is closer than you think. All ongoing developments in this sector can be compared to a light switch that is about to get flipped on, and with it, XRP will soar to the moon and make multiple millionaires, because we have proof of numerous major financial institutions in this video that are all gearing up and waiting for that right time. The time to adopt blockchain, the time to adopt XRP, which will be coming off the back of crypto regulations. $13.2 billion Cantor Fitzgerald CEO confirms in this interview that big banks and traditional finance will all go headfirst into Bitcoin under better regulations. That is what is going to happen, and it's coming. Very, very big news, but that is not all, because this year, 2024, Paul Brody, the global blockchain leader of Ernst & Young, one of the big four accounting firms alongside KPMG, Deloitte and PwC, he confirms in this conference, in this interview, in this video, that once regulations are cleared, trillions will flood quickly into this market. Very big news, take a listen.
Is it worth anything? Yes, right? This part of the conversation is called the Great Liquidity Reservoir, and I am going to struggle to convey just how much capital there is behind this regulatory dam, because the numbers are just monumental, right? How much money is there? Well, let's start with the most liquid of the liquid, right? Bank deposits, stocks, and bonds. $400 trillion. Right? Certainly more than my current retirement nest egg, and plenty of money to buy you a nice place in central London or San Francisco, right? 400 trillion. There's another 379 trillion in real estate, right? Gold is 13 trillion by itself. And then you get to the entire crypto ecosystem is like 2.5 trillion, right? I'm not going to say all of this money is going into crypto, but quite a lot of it will end up in crypto, and a huge amount of it is going to end up in tokenized digital assets, right? Not because it's going to grow, it's going to grow by a huge amount of it is going to end trillion, right? I'm not going to say all of this money is going into crypto, but quite a lot of it will end up in crypto, and a huge amount of it is going to end up in tokenized digital assets.
The flip the switch moment is closer than you think now, and XRP, in my personal opinion, will be one of the leaders in this space. From American Express to the Fed themselves through the FedNow system. From Santander back to Standard Chartered Bank, these are just some of the major financial institutions who have talked about Ripple and XRP as a bridge for CBDCs, and they have confirmed that they are now a part of the RippleNet system, that they are now leveraging the network for faster international transactions, which is massive, massive news. Again, a fraction of their partnerships, because we even have here Visa and MasterCard, the two major US payment networks, mind you, who have already adopted blockchain solutions for payments, and they are doing so thanks to Ripple and XRP. Both of these huge institutions, these payment providers, are massive Ripple partners. Visa themselves, they have spent over $1 billion acquiring Ripple partner companies. So to me, it seems pretty evident that the adoption of Ripple is unmatched in this space. And in this month, September, I believe we will likely start seeing an explosive growth further in adoption for Ripple and their technology. Because you see, currently we are in September, as I mentioned. Historically though, this is the worst month in crypto. And with federal rate cuts looming, and the market is currently in a downtrend off the back of major financial institutions selling their Bitcoin ETFs in preparation for these rate cuts, we also have some Ripple lawsuit updates we'll be looking into later on in this video. But also, this month is the last month of the quarter, Q3. That's important because the end of Q3 2024, for those who remember, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse confirmed that the RLUSD Ripple stablecoin will be fully released before the end of Q3. So by that logic, at some point this month, the Ripple stablecoin will be released. The stablecoin that's meant to be used for high liquidity corridors by the central bankers, the stablecoin that will increase liquidity on the XRP ledger and thus send the price of XRP higher and higher, and it is just in time before regulations are enforced. In the United States at least, weeks, not months. That is in accordance to Brad Garlinghouse's timeline. JP Morgan and Brad Garlinghouse both believe that US stablecoin regulations, the bill, will be passed before the November elections, so less than 2 months time from now. And Ripple have launched, and Ripple will launch even, their own dollar-backed stablecoin, the RLUSD, just in time before regulations, allowing them to compete in this market and send XRP's price higher and higher. In this post here, in this document here from the Federal Reserve, they report that over 80% of transactions are done in the crypto market through stablecoins, over 80%, which is absolutely nuts, and further proving why it's so important the ROUSD will be for XRP in their adoption and price going forward. The market is changing, and now is the time more so than ever before that you need to build your own knowledge to help better navigate and understand this space. It pays to be knowledgeable after all, which is why I created a free to join Discord server where close to 300 of us right now, we are all working to increase our knowledge to find the true crypto gem to be a part of what will be the biggest wealth transfer in history. We are all learning so much already, so by all means, come be part of the family. Link to join will be in the description below. But now we have some major confirmation here of the changing market, as I mentioned. Now here from Smoke, confirmation that the market is shifting, finally shifting from hype-driven cycles from meme tokens and FOMO to actual utility-based cycles. The era of hype and meme coins is coming to an end. That's not to say that they will die, but their dominance will be outdone by projects with real utility that actually offer something. With regulations on the horizon, this market is beginning to mature. Institutions are observing this significant trend right now, which is that projects fueled by hype are no longer receiving funding. It is those with clear business cases, utility, liquidity, and governance that are becoming the new standard for blockchain. And Ripple, with their institutional partnerships with banks and governors all around the world, and their incoming ROUSD dollar-backed stablecoin, will, in my opinion, be a leader in this space, which will help XRP's price soar higher and higher. Regulations is that flip the switch moment, especially for Ripple and XRP, and institutions are evidently awaiting that, especially with the lawsuit of Ripple and XRP finally close to coming to an end. So in saying that, I believe that institutions are waiting for that final verdict, for the fine to be paid a settlement deal, and for XRP to be the only digital currency with legal regulatory clarity, one of a kind, sending its price higher and higher, sky high to the moon. And we have just received more breaking developments regarding the lawsuit. Ripple recently, yesterday, or not the day before, they filed a letter to the court asking the judge to not make them pay the fine until the SEC has either appealed the decision or the time window has been over and they can't make the appeal anymore. So the date to look out for therefore is October 7th, just a little over a month from now. Well, basically 1 month away now. Evidently Ripple, in my opinion, is trying to urge the SEC to make their decision instead of once again trying to delay this inevitable defeat. The SEC's already lost. That's clear as day, but they keep wasting time and wasting taxpayers' money, and I just don't understand what their deal is. In the words of Meta Lawman here on this interview with the Good Morning Crypto, he believes that this is the sign that the SEC will actually appeal, because if the SEC has already decided they're not going to appeal, then they would have just told Ripple to go ahead and pay the fine instead of waiting. So ultimately we have to wait and see. Let me know what you think. I want to hear what you think. Do you think that we're going to see the lawsuit finally come to an end? And if so, regulations being so close to being released, do you think Ripple and XRP is going to explode in value? Come chill chat and learn so much more in the free Discord server. Again, the link is below. But remember, don't look short term, think long term. And I'll see you in the next one.